Hey everybody! I'm here today to talk to you about 7 ways to stop being late. I'll be going over 7 things that you can do to be on time. If you have a problem with always being late or constantly being late, then guess what? These 7 things are going to help you be on time and you will not constantly be late anymore. Alright, let's get right into the video. Number 1 is to leave earlier. This is the most basic form of being on time. Leave earlier. If you're constantly late, if you're late by 5 minutes, in theory, if you left 5 minutes earlier, you would probably be on time, okay? Now, I recommend leaving even earlier than just to be on time. So if you need to leave 5 minutes earlier to be on time, leave 15 minutes earlier so you can actually get there early. That's the first and most basic thing. The second way to not be late and stop being late is to trick yourself by changing the time on your clock. Take the time on your clock and actually set it ahead by 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Whenever you look at the clock, you're going to see a time that is actually 5 or 10 minutes, however many minutes into the future, okay? So what that does is that tricks you into thinking that you have to leave. And if you leave right on time, guess what? You're going to be 5 or 10 minutes early because you've actually been tricked. And here's the thing. You're thinking eventually, you're going to just get used to the fact that the clocks are 5 or 10 minutes later. You will, but it will still make you leave early because in my car right here, I have the clock set to 7 minutes in the future. So I know that it's set to 7 minutes in the future, but when I'm first looking at it, I tend to move a little bit faster because you don't realize until you're like already going that you left a little bit earlier than you regularly would have, which is a good thing. You're already on the road. So just trick yourself by changing the time 5-10 minutes into the future. The third way to stop being late is to have your stuff ready. Don't waste time packing your bag right before you leave. Get it ready the night before. Don't waste time making your breakfast in the morning. Get it ready the night before. Don't waste time choosing your clothes 3 minutes before you have to leave because you know it's going to take 10 minutes. Just get it ready the night before. Get your stuff ready the night before or way earlier. This way, when you're ready to leave, you actually leave. And make sure that you take into account the fact that when you leave your door is not the time that you're leaving your driveway. You have to get into the car or get to the bus stop or whatever the case is. You have to actually account for that 1 or 2 minutes to get moving from when you actually leave your house or when you start getting ready to leave your house. The fourth way to stop being late is to figure out what's making you late. Now, it might be your kids, it might be your spouse, it might be your roommate, it might be, your car. Figure out what's making you late and correct the problem, okay? If it's your car, it's always causing you problems, then figure out how to correct it or start your car earlier so that even with the problem, you end up leaving on time, okay? If it's your kids, ask them to move a little bit faster or start getting ready earlier. If it's your roommate, figure it out. Just do what you gotta do to figure out what's making you late and fix the problem. The fifth way to stop being late is to do more at the location. What I like to do is I like to get to the location where I need to be, and then I like to do whatever I need to work on in my car on my phone. For instance, filming this video right now, I'm where I need to be earlier than I need to be, and I get to film this video in my car. So figure out what you can do at the location. Maybe get to work early, and instead of responding to those emails from home before you leave your house, get to work early and respond on your phone in your car, at a coffee shop, or at your office, at your desk, whatever the case is. Figure out what you can do at the actual location so you can get there earlier and do those things there, okay? Whatever it is, maybe you're preparing your lunch, prepare it at the location in your car if you're putting stuff together. Like, be creative and figure out what you can actually do when you get to the place early. The sixth way to stop being late is to get your family and friends on board. Talk to your significant other, talk to your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your kids, your friends, your roommates. Get them on board. Let them know that you want to try and stop being late because it's a team effort. It's not just a one-person thing. They'll either help you or they'll work with you to get you there on time. So just get your family and friends on board. Last but not least, number 7 is actually very important, and it's to reward yourself. There needs to be a purpose for being somewhere on time or not being late. If when you're late, there's no consequence and there's no reward when you're early, then you're probably going to try and be late because it doesn't make a difference. So figure out what the reward is. Maybe the reward is your boss not getting mad at you. Maybe the reward is getting yourself a nice cup of coffee. Maybe the reward is getting yourself a bottle of sparkling water. Whatever the case is, but reward yourself for being somewhere early or on time and not being late. And that's basically it. In this video, I've gone over 7 ways to stop being late. I've basically told you how to be on time using 7 simple methods that you can use starting now. And that's basically it. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.